I was picked at that time.
All right, we are getting ready to go here with the third place match. The winner of this match will take on Nathan Childress in the final. Raphael Dabreo has won the lag, and he will be breaking.
So, with watching both these players play, who do you think has the edge?
I don't know. Shaun really played an uncharacteristically poor set against Nathan. Not that Nathan didn't deserve to win and didn't play well, but Shaun made some mistakes that you don't normally see him make. Whereas when I've seen Raphael play, he's been playing pretty solid. So I think I'm going to take Raphael.
After seeing, because I wasn't able to watch most of the tournament today, but I did see Wilkie play Thomas Haas earlier while my girls were warming up on the field. I was just checking out the phone, and I thought Thomas outplayed Shaun that match. And if you're saying that Shaun had a little letdown against Childress, I got to take Raphael as well. From what I saw him play yesterday, he just plays really, really, really well. So, I mean, I would love for Shaun to keep the title in Maryland, but if it wasn't for that illegal break from Thomas, I think Thomas wins that match.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Shaun ran out from there, and no reason for me to think that Thomas wouldn't have been able to do the same thing.
Yeah. So, either way, I expect a really good match. Obviously, since there are two of the three players left, they're two of the best players in the tournament. I'm looking forward to a really good match. All right, so there no problem balls anywhere. I mean, he has two different options of how he can get on the 5. The easiest way is to shoot the 4. I like putting a little right on it just so it comes off the rail straighter and comes straight across table. Put the 5 up in the corner. Play a stop shot. 6 down here in the corner. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, he should be out here and up 1-0. I mean, he's not 100% happy with his angle. He wanted to be a little bit straighter, but it won't cause any issues. I should say it shouldn't cause any issues. All right. So he's right back in line. He would like a little bit less angle on the 6, but he's still going to be able to draw this out above the 7. He's just going to go to the rail, come back out, leave himself a little angle. Perfect. And now it's all about feel. If he wants to just punch it and shoot the 9 in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you can do that. If he wants to hit it a little bit harder and draw it back and play the 9 on the side, he can do that. And that's what he's going to do. So Raphael's going to go ahead up 1-0 on Shaun, and it will be Shaun to break. But this... All right. So Shaun's going to do his normal, hit him really hard, but still control the cue ball. Hopefully doesn't get kicked.
Yeah, maybe he's figured something out. His last match on this table, he was Struggling with the break a little bit.
His pull in this area is always better when Shaun's at his A game. I really don't know anybody who doesn't like Shaun. He's such a likable player, and him being at the top of his game elevates other people to be at the top of theirs. So if anything's ever off, he's very quick to fix it, and I think he will. I think he will do very well here. Now this is a tough situation to be in. Is he going to try the carom?
I don't know. He's looking at it, but he also might just play safe and roll the cue ball over onto the 5. No, that looks like he's playing the carom.
And those deep shelves help that cue ball not go in, so that's a great shot. And it'll be 1-1. Raphael Dabreo.
Let's take another look at that.
He hit it good.
Hit it very good. Did come close to following the cue ball in, but
I'm trying to figure out how he made the 6.
Well, let's look at it again.
Let's watch it again. It's going to take him a second to... Oh, okay. I thought the 6 was closer to the bottom rail.
Okay, the 2 came off the 5 to straighten out and then cut the 6 in.
Very nice break by Raphael. The only issue he's going to have here is going from the 6 to the 7, and that's not really going to be an issue. I mean, the 7 really doesn't go anywhere right now, but with the 6 right next to a player of his caliber, he's supposed to be out of this rack 90% of the time. It also helps having the 5 on the same side of the table as the 6. If he gets the right angle on the 5, he can use that to come across and bump and still have great shape on the 6.
Yes.
Oh, that went a little bit farther than he would have liked. I'm still shooting this ball in the same pocket that I would have had planned. I like to let the cue ball go a little bit and maybe go 3 rails around for the 5. Don't even try and hold it. Ooh, and he scratches. He might. Oh, I thought it was going to fall a little funny and say he got lucky, and he still did get a little lucky because it's not a straight dead combo.
Yeah, anytime you have to shoot a combination, it's always a little tricky, but this should be a pretty easy one for Shaun.
How old is Shaun? Do you know?
I do not know.
I think he's older than me,
I'm not sure.
but I always want to call him kid because I just like that kid. The kid has good eyes, but I think he's upper 30s.
It was a surprising miss, not just that he missed, but by how much he missed that ball.
And I mean, I'm not really happy with where he was set on the 6 either. But if he would have made the 4, I'm pretty sure he had a little better angle.
Yeah, Shaun is 39. He has his birth date on his Facebook page, so I was able to look it up.
Oh, and now Raphael makes a very uncharacteristic miss. So this is a sloppy third rack between the two of these top-notch players. As sloppy as it is, And it's just going to be one rack. And it's going to be an important rack at the end, but it's still just one rack. Well, he got a little short on that. He wanted to have an angle going into the 7.
Yes. So.
I mean, he has a straight enough stroke that if he just loads up with straight right here, he can run into the 9.
Too much right and ran into the 7.
He has a better stroke than he thought. That's going to be an easy enough safe. He could have hit that a lot better. I think he wanted to be able to lock into the 9, but he didn't want to hit it too hard in case he didn't lock in to where it went past the 9.
Yeah, I also have to be careful that the 7 ball doesn't clip the 9.
Correct. Yeah, the last thing I heard earlier before I actually had to turn the phone off and get to coaching was Joe Wright was Hill with Raphael. I wish I could have been here to see that match. I'm guessing Joe lost that match.
No, Joe won that match.
Oh. And then lost to Nathan?
Hold on. Let me double check. No, he won that match and then lost to Shaun.
Oh, okay. All right. Shaun leaves himself a little bit long on the 9, but should be no issue for him. Although it's weird how sometimes racks work. There's been a sloppy rack, so it could be a sloppy ending, and then the rest of the set could be flawless for both of them.
And as you said.
Yeah. Sloppy racks, it's just contagious.
So Raphael should clean this up.
I'm still making him shoot it.
And go up 2-1 with Shaun to break.
Yep. And I would have absolutely no problem saying I don't think there'll be 3 misses between the 2 of them in the rest of the set. I can't say less than that because 1 each is allowed and 1 extra one, but there won't be more than 3 misses total between the 2 of them in the rest of the set. There's always going to be that one ugly rack. It just happened to be that one. I like it better when the ugly rack is Hill. It mounts the pressure for them because we're just sitting here talking.
I don't mind it in a tournament like this when the tournament's dragging on until 1 o'clock in the morning. Then I just like somebody to break and run when it gets Hill to get it over with.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that at all. On a normal pre-Pittman rules, like, come on guys, it's 1:58 in the morning, finish it up. But these, nah, go ahead and play safe. We got time. I don't expect him to have much trouble with this, but from where the 5 is, it's not the easiest shape because of the angle he got on the 3. I mean, you can just spin it out and come underneath. There you go.
And he should be fine from here. Just come up a little bit.
I don't expect him to miss any of these.
Follow across for the 8.
And no matter where he gets on that 9, he is going to make it. And I was also really surprised of the way he shot the last 9. It was the softest I've ever seen him shoot a ball. He doesn't usually just roll balls like that. He always puts a little punch to it. I think it was because of how ugly the rack was. Yeah. He was trying to be more careful, and it ended up costing him.
So Shaun ties it up at 2. I'd like to thank a few of our sponsors again. Aramith Belgian Billiard Balls, B. Moore's Detailing. Gina Cunningham, real estate agent. Mez Hughes. Iwan Simonis, billiard cloth. All right. Looks like Raphael is ready to break.
I like Raphael's break. It's very controlled. You can tell he can obviously hit it harder. I would like to see him on a 9-foot table, see how he can move around.
Well, during the last match we had him on the stream, Rick was in the booth with me, and he was saying that Raphael is primarily a 9-foot player. So
you can tell he's definitely taking something off of his break. And yeah, I'm guessing he plays Steinway and Gotham Billiards, and everything up there is all 9-foot. I don't even know if they would know what a bar table is. Yeah, there shouldn't be any issue here. The only question I'm going to have is whether or not he takes the 6-9 combo or comes around and shoots the 6 in the same corner as the 5. Either way, there should be no problems in this rack for him at all. I mean, he's not thrilled with that angle, but all you have to do is follow it up. He's going to come off the rail. What would you do? Play the 6-9 or? He got a little straight on that
ball. I was
ball.
just say, I'm not sure what kind of angle he has on this.
Considering the angle he got, I would have to draw back pretty much where I'm at now and just shoot the 6.
Yeah.
In the same corner. Nope, he's playing the 6-9.
Okay. I thought he was dead straight in. He obviously had a little bit of an angle. But I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of combos.
Not even the pizza flavored ones?
No.
Yeah. I was never really a combo kid either.
Oddly enough, though, if I'm playing straight pool, I'll fire any combo I want. But as soon as I start playing anything other than straight pool, I avoid combos. I don't know what the difference is, but
Rick Scarfall.
oh shoot! Thanks.
I just thought it was a cool nickname. All right.
Gotta look at that combination.
Here's the shot that set him up 3-2. And now it is Wilkie's break. As hard as he hits it and still able to get good control on that cue ball. Wow. He always seems to know the right place to push, though. I like not being in this situation, but I would just push the 2 up a little bit. Let him see the 1 because there's nothing really to do. Here. Me and Shaun are linked. Well, he's a Denver Broncos fan. I'm a Chiefs fan, so go AFC West. So do you just try and thin the 1, hopefully past the 5, and get the cue ball back behind the 2?
I don't know. I think you might have to hit the 1 a little thicker to get back behind the 2. Well, or maybe not. That was very well played.
I can see it. They can eat it. They can do it. I guess I'm hungry. I don't know. No, I did not say I'm hungry in Brews and Q's. No, there's so much food here to eat. You should never be hungry. Oh, I'm going to get the break and run bites.
No, I might have to too. I was going to get a bacon cheeseburger.
Also good. bacon cheeseburger with mozzarella sticks on it?
Nah.
That's your cheese. What type of cheese you want? Mozzarella sticks. That was a very good attempt by Shaun. That was a tough spot to be in. Even if you make it, you don't really have much on the tube, but you can play it safe. And if you miss it, unless you get really lucky, you're going to leave Raphael a shot. So he... Raphael can just... Ooh. If he trusts his speed control, just drift up table and not get stuck behind the 5. Not get stuck behind the 5. The only other shot that I saw possibly there was if he wanted to drift up on the other side and get past the 9, but that type of speed control from that distance, very, very tough. I got nothing to say. That was a good shot. I keep looking for places I can use like Bob Uecker lines. Have you ever seen a sunset more beautiful than that play at the plate? What?
Shaun makes a good hit, but
still leaves the corner of the 2.
yeah.
Now, if you're a Raphael, do you bank the 2 ball over by the 5 and leave the cue ball behind the 9? 'Cause you can't see that enough to make it.
I'm thinking more maybe just cut it over behind the 9 and bring the cue ball up around where it is right now.
The only reason I don't like that shot is because I will always hit it thick and scratch. Well, obviously he's a lot better than I am, so he didn't have that worry.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's a better shot right away. But I guess because of the type of people I do play against and the way that I play, if you're putting the ball that I have to hit next to a 9 ball and tell me I don't have to call the 9, you're going to lose that game. Oh, that's a great shot,
wow,
Shaun.
Shaun.
Very nice. And that's going to be exactly what Shaun needs to be able to hopefully get out of this rack and tie it up.
Yes.
Now that was a confident stroke, and that's always good when you can see that from him. Ooh. All right, good. It was going so slow into the rail, I thought it was just going to stop. But Shaun is a king of that delayed English that just pops off the rail. Ooh. All right. Jacked up a little bit. He should still be fine, whether or not he wants to shoot this in the corner or the side. I'm shooting this ball on the side. Where the 8 ball is, it doesn't matter where the cue ball ends up. So I'm shooting this ball on the side.
I think I'm shooting it in the corner when I'm jacked up over a ball like that. I actually prefer to be shooting balls straight in. I don't know why.
Well, it makes sense. You wouldn't have to do anything English-wise, and you don't have to do anything with the cue ball. I like shooting the side just because I'm more comfortable cutting any ball than I am shooting it straight.
Yeah, Shaun agreed with you. Hit that ball very nice.
Told you, it's that AFC West blood. We fight with each other, but we want each other to beat everybody else. All right, and that will be 3-3 with Raphael to break. Shaun made that really nice. Still there, right? Kick shot on the 2 to get out, and we're going to show it here. Makes the 2, clears out the 8, and he's on his way.
Okay, 3-3, Raphael's break. This is the third place match of the On the Hill Productions Fall 9-ball shootout. Nathan Childress is waiting in the final for the winner of this match.
After he gets done his chemistry homework. So he's going to be jacked up on the 4, only be able to see half of the 1 ball. He's not completely jacked up. And if he can make the 1, he'll have the shot on the 2, either on the corner or the side to be able to get out. But this is not the shot you want to see at this stage in the tournament. Smart shot. Get it all the way up here on the rail. 2 ball is mostly blocking it. Nope. He can see the corner of it. And of all players in this tournament, well, the 3 of them left, Shaun will cut this ball in. He doesn't look like he's going to, though. He looks like he's going to try and kick it up table for a safe. I don't know what he was lining up then. Banking it up table, trying to leave behind the 5?
No, just banking it.
The Shaun I remember from yesterday. I've known Shaun many a year. He used to cut those balls like it was nothing.
Yes. I'm very surprised that he went for the bank there.
Yeah.
Figured if he was going to play offensively, it would have been the cut. If he didn't like the cut, he figured he would have played safe.
Yeah. So now all Raphael has to do is draw the ball back, maybe a foot, or run into the 9. That works too. And yeah, he should be out. Just play this 2 ball with a little bit of top, come straight back up table from that angle. The 4 and the 5 are next to each other. 6 is wide open, so everything's wide open. So this would be his out ball. Make the 2, get on the 4. I would have liked a little bit less of an angle here.
Yes, definitely.
But he still should be fine. The only thing he's got to worry about here is if he gets lackadaisical and somehow ends up behind the 7. That's why I would have liked a little bit less angle, just so you can pop the ball a little bit of right and stay.
I don't think he's going to go behind the 7. I think he's going to run into the 7.
He almost went behind it. He ran into it though.
Yeah. Yesterday, after you were talking about the out ball on the stream being the 1 ball during the rack that was the most important ball, that once you made that ball you knew you were out, I then went and played a match where I would continuously make that ball and then miss the next one.
Oh, you just wanted to prove me wrong. You sound like one of my exes. Like, you sound like all my exes. Can he see all that 6?
I'm not sure.
He cannot. He just shook his head. He can't see it all. He's jumping this ball. It's a quarter ball jump, if anything. I'm really surprised by that.
Great shot. Great cue ball control with the jump shot.
Yeah. It was it was only a quarter ball jump, but in the pressure of this situation, I mean, it doesn't get any more action-packed, I guess, than that. Quarter ball jump, drill it dead center, stop the cue ball for shape on the 7, draw back for the 8. Whoa. Now, I've seen a lot of different players play that ball differently. When you're cutting that 8 ball in and coming around for the 9, I've seen a lot of players like to put straight left on that ball to come straight up table, right on it, low right. What is your preference?
I don't know. Not really sure.
All right, so Raphael does go up 4-3. Now, let's see the shot that let him get out. Lines it up perfect. Yeah. Quarter ball jump, perfect.
Okay, we only have a few more minutes. If you're interested in getting a ticket for the raffle, every $3 donated gets you 1 ticket towards our Q-Tech glove and How Tip raffle. The information for donating is in the description of the stream on YouTube. Yeah, Shaun
He broke
comes
draw.
up, He broke draw?
Broke draw. That's dry and raw. No, he didn't break well. Broke draw. I need a Coke. That one go by the 6?
Yes.
It looks like it does.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Your eyes are better than mine.
And I've been doing a good job of not leaning to try and get a different angle and see around things on the monitor today.
I was going to ask you how that was working out. I mean, from listening to you earlier, I thought you were getting better angles.
You obviously weren't listening during Shaun's match with Thomas Haas when I said that Thomas played a good safety, but maybe Shaun could see the edge of the 2-ball, and Shaun hit the 2-ball full and fired it into the pocket.
Yeah, I don't remember that. That was so 6 hours ago. Now, how do you go on for a shape on the 4? Do you put it in this left-hand side that he's looking at?
Yeah, I probably would put it in the left-hand side there.
I think that's the correct shot.
Because it looks like he's got a little bit of an angle. If he would more straight in or on the other side of the 3, I probably would have drawn back to play the 4 in the same pocket.
But he's just going to shoot the 4 in the side, a little bit of draw, and he has the easy 5-9 combo. He'll be able to go 5-3 and have it be his break.
Yes.
Yeah, straight left. You don't know what straight left is? Come on now, Rick. So if I wish I could blame it on anything. The reason I said broke draw. But I can't. I don't even know what I meant. Oh, I know what I meant. But oh well.
All right. Well, Raphael makes the 9-ball. Takes a 5-3 lead.
Hey, straight left is actually a thing, Rick. Maybe not to the better players of your caliber, but of my caliber, we know what it means. And when I say we, I mean me. All right, so Raphael up 5-3, makes a good break. I think you have to be aggressive here. Bank the 1. Maybe put a little straight right on it. Throw it in the pocket. Come three rails for the 2-ball. I don't really see a great safe. How about you? You play safes 10 times better than I do. I just like banking the 1.
I don't see a great safe, but I also don't bank well, so I'm not sure that I would try banking the 1.
The only safe that I see that I would never be able to see if I was actually playing is just rolling the cue ball up on the 1. Ooh, he's going to thin go up.
I hit it a little bit too hard, but that was
That's a very good
attempt at a safety.
Straight left is just center ball left. Straight left. Yes, if you're wondering how center and left are. Under a pressure situation, Shaun does make a really good shot. Just rolls in the 1, gives himself a shot on the 2 with an angle to go down on the 4. If he's just going to stop it there and try and cut the 4, that's going to be close. That is very uncharacteristic of Shaun. I did not expect that to happen. So Raphael's just going to put a little... I expected him to hit that a little bit softer, and I think he did as well. Now he has a couple different options here. From his angle, I don't like the cut in either pocket, but he has a couple different safe opportunities. Oh, from here he looks like he has a lot more room. Never mind, I cut this 4-ball in the corner. I didn't, from the other angle, it didn't look like he had that much room. That is a
very nice.
perfect shot.
I didn't think he'd be able to avoid hitting the 9 after cutting it, so I wasn't sure what kind of shape he would have. But
Yeah, that's why I'm glad we went to this other camera view, because from the original view, it didn't look like he had enough room for that at all. Now you can just draw back, put the cue ball pretty much right where it is right now. Or a foot further.
looks like he got pretty straight in, so I don't know if he's going to want to draw back to take the 8 in the side or go forward to take the 8 down to the corner.
I think he just goes forward with a little bit of right. Right. So Raphael does make that. It goes up 6-3 on Shaun. It is odd, so it will be Shaun's break. All right, for the hometown team, come on, Shaun. I mean, I have nothing against Raph, but I've known Shaun longer and I like him. I just want a good match.
Yeah.
Oh, good break. He had the shot on the 1. Everything's open.
He didn't make anything. He broke draw again.
Oh, he broke draw. I thought he made a ball on the side.
No.
Oh, it must have been the 10 ball.
Maybe it was just a piece of one of the balls.
Thank you, sir.
Be like my friend that I was golfing with on Friday. Hit his drive and a piece of the ball broke off.
What was he using? A Titleist?
No, I think it was just an old golf ball that was weathered.
All right. So Raph gets pretty much, I think, exactly where he wanted. And he has a couple different options how he can get back on the 3. He can use straight top. And come all the way down and use the angle, which he just did.
Very nice.
Very
Judged
nice.
the speed very well there.
Yes.
You draw back and play the 4 straight up table.
I do. I want to get the cue ball a little bit closer to the rail than it is right now. I don't want to be directly on the rail.
No, you don't
but
want
a little bit closer than what it is. He's going to go above it.
And not completely get there. Interesting decision.
Now, do you try and run into the 7 here?
Yeah, probably.
He
did not.
And he's not going to like his end. Well, actually, the angle on the 5 right now is fine. After he runs into the 7, though, I mean, he's going to be going away from it. And he's got to get a good bump on the 6 and the 9. He's just.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh, I thought the 7 got out of the way.
Now, how good do you jump?
Well, considering he's not holding a jump cue, he does not think he jumps that well.
He just got the jump cue.
You're right, he did.
Yeah. So he must think he jumps pretty good. Now, do you jump to make it or jump to carry him? I jump to carry him.
No, you got to jump to make this.
The only reason I jumped to carry him, because if you missed a carry, holy crap. I did not see that shot. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I think he might have been planning that.
Really?
Yeah, because to land on the window between the 7 and 6, very, very difficult.
No,
Playing
I realize that.
Yeah.
But
Playing it off the rail, he was hoping to get lucky.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to have that ball either go off the table or just hit the rail and jump right back over the 6.
For mere mortals like us, well, for me, I still think you jump better than anybody else in this tournament. It's the shooting the rest of the balls that they got you beat on. He's going to jump this ball. He's going to make it, and he's going to draw back, too.
Oh, he didn't even get over the 7.
That was not what I expected.
It wasn't that long of a jump. Shaun should be able to get out here.
Yeah, make it 6-4.
But it'll be Raphael's break.
Yeah. And Shaun will still have to fade 2 breaks from Raphael.
Okay, Shaun pulls to within 6-4. Raphael the break.
All right, Shaun. All you got to do is fade 1 break. Get out here, break and run, put the pressure on Raphael. And let's have a 43-minute hill rack. Because safety play-wise, I think Shaun can outmaneuver him. I know nothing about Raphael's safe game. But I'm just trying to, whatever I can, pump some good vibes into Shaun. I would like to see him win this. Not just this match, but the whole thing. All right, after that break, it's going to be really difficult for him to come back and win this.
Yeah, Raphael's break is just so controlled.
Yeah.
Keeps the cue ball in the middle of the table, makes the 1 in the side and the wing ball almost every time.
He's just going to spin this in with straight right. Now he's going to put left on this ball to come back out almost to the middle of the table. Shoot the 5 in the side. 6, the 7 goes by the 8, so he'll be fine. Yeah. Everything from here is tic-tac-toe. He's fine. Draw back about 2 inches. There you go. Now I know some players don't like to use the rail here. I like stunning this ball off the rail and just drawing up a little bit.
Depends on, I can't tell the angle exactly.
He's got a little, he can go to the just like that.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I know a couple players who don't like using the rail there because because every pool hall play is different. So they don't know if it's going to grab or not. All right? So Raph is just going to stun this ball up near the side pocket and shoot the 9 in the bottom right-hand corner.
And this 9 ball to get to the final and play Nathan Childress for the title.
Very nice performance by Raphael. And also, very nice performance from Shaun the entire weekend, finishing third in a 72-player field. He should be very proud of himself. This has been an extremely tough field.